That went very poorly. I forgot I was recording during that. I probably should have just stood up. Anyways, how's it going, guys? My name is Graeme, and welcome to Tanuki Sunset. Well, 3 racing games. We'll say 3 racing kart driving based games. I've kind of just been sitting on 2 other ones for ages at this point. One of them, I don't even know, like over a year. Another one, several months. And I was like, man, I just have not found a place to schedule these. I don't know what to do with them. I'm just going to find a random third one. This came up. It's a game where you go longboarding in a randomly generated track as a raccoon. So I was all about that. And whatever, I'll just throw them all together, and maybe that's the best way to put it out there. Generally, how to play is be a raccoon and be dope while doing it. Yeah, you collect things along the way, you do a little roulette, general synthwave 80s awesomeness. The timing of it works out very well that I recently updated the, Graeme Games intro to be more, 80s themed. And you have to try and save a little baby along the way now and again, whatever, we'll figure it out. Radio mode, that's a cool idea, but not copyright safe for content things. We'll have to do the original mode, and I'm fine with that. Regardless of mode, you're still a longboarding raccoon, and that's just great. Just look how good I am at drifting. Obviously, I'm just going to be AAA. I'm not setting any 51 million records or anything. That was a pretty pitiful first attempt. When you drift, you just kind of hold out your tail a little bit. I think that's very cute and funny. The game instructions did kind of say drift often. That might have been drifting too much, perhaps. Doing nothing but drifting may have been the wrong way to go about it. Oh. Well, apparently this time I'm BBB. I don't know why procedurally generated racing isn't more common. I mean, I get it. Having, defined preset tracks offers up a lot of creativity. God damn it. But this seems like it was done in a way that's very clean and smooth, and it makes me think that there's more potential there. Oh, he just went flying. Alright, maybe I shouldn't go pedal to the metal the whole time. I've just been, holding forward, and that's when your raccoon really starts leading into things. Oh, I didn't know it was possible to get yeeted so hard. The max speed just isn't doing it for me, but it is fun to see him kind of get tossed like that. Alright, I'm not even going to hold forward to build up speed until I get a little bit more comfortable with things. Because I tossed him 4 more times in a row that I didn't even bother including in the video. Oh, doing the 180 thing is very risky, actually. Not just a little risky. Because, it kind of shifts you a little bit. But it does seem like a good way to build up points. But then you die. Poor little Raken. And I mean, you can still do it backwards, and then you just get a super fun look at this raccoon just having a blast. So I do really like that. He just looks happy. Look at that little guy. He's just loving life. Oh, until I smashed him straight into a wall. And you cannot drift like this. You can't, pull out. Oh, shit. No, you can. Alright, well, I kind of just want to play like this now, because I like looking at this happy little guy. And the style points of doing everything in reverse. Oh. Tanuki roadkill. Oh, that was my best drift yet. It's not saying a lot, though, because I'm generally not great at this. The visual and audio design in this are just so good. This is a totally free game. And obviously, if you weren't recording a video, you could do, the radio version. That's really cool. Oh, current objectives get a lot of air points. Oh, God, okay, that was difficult to read while also going down a narrow stretch like that. No! I got some air points. I just didn't really stick the landing, so maybe it doesn't count them. I mean, the built-in song is already cool. And it seems like the sun is, responding to the actual beat, which is really awesome. If you were able to play any song to go along with this, and because it's, an infinitely generated thing, yeah, you could play this for, hours. What an awesome free game. come on. I would like to receive like one more objective and then maybe actually pull it off. Too fast on these narrow stretches. I'm wigging myself out. Maybe the best strategy is just like never do tricks. Just keep things simple. Get a lot of air points. I got that again. Manage to roll the roulette. Go for the big 10K. Does it log it? Count it. Count it. That would be my high score by so much. I genuinely wish I was better at this because I think I love everything about this game. Oh, that was such a sick 360. The air 360. My best move yet. But it doesn't matter. I like that someone made their thing Jim and someone else Joe and PB and J. NFX, maybe they're big fat Mike fans. I have no idea. I'm just not good at it. So I think that's... I don't think I'm gonna get better. So let's move on to the next game. 2 games that were recorded without the knowledge of this being like a game compilation. So definitely no continuity, different hair lengths, beard lengths, wearing different shirts, different times of year. Just who knows what's going on. How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme, and welcome to Outlaw Mayor Panic, another game that came from the Ludum Dare 41, where the theme was putting together 2 incompatible game themes. One of my favorite themes that any game jam has ever done. I think it's really funny. So Outlaw Mayor Panic is actually a city builder, as well as being like an outlaw run from the police game. So I have not played it yet. I'm still learning. So you have a boost of some kind to zip around and don't get caught by cops. You can't actually go outside of the limits of the road. I think I'm just trying to get to where that arrow is. There we go. I built something. Oh no, you have to collect that and then you can build. What the shit is this? There's like an Outlaw Mayor theme song singing about "You'll never catch me" and things like that. I'm gonna run out of spaces to place buildings. That's gonna become a difficulty of this game. Really fun art style, and I like the way the camera moves. That's actually quite smooth and well done. For now, I'm just slapping things down as soon as I get them. I don't know if there's any point bonuses for like placing them down in anywhere that makes sense or anything like that. Oh shit! Oh, I'm on my last life. What was that note at the bottom there? It was saying something about hospitals. Was I supposed to upgrade the hospital, or... Oh, give up on video games. Go away, you blew it. Go frick yourself. Nice job. Oh, man. It's literally the worst. This game really shits on you for losing, doesn't it? No forgiveness whatsoever. Now that... it's hard not to use the booster at, like, all possible given times, but it's a good way to just, end up boosting yourself straight into the police officers because you're not thinking about anything other than just going as fast as possible. Oh, shit, that one guy's coming up right behind me here. Nope. Oh, my God, I tried to pivot away from where I thought they were coming from. Oh, no. I feel very cornered. Stupid bad driver +1. Oh, his stupid police cars keep cornering me. Oh, zip past it. Don't let him get you boxed in there. Why are they trying to stop this guy? This mayor's only trying to do good. He's just trying to help the city that he lives in. Oh, I should probably be making better use of the little mini-map in the corner there to see where the police officers are coming from. I pay your salary, policeman. You should be thanking me for everything I've done for this beautiful city. No. Well, you just place that hospital any old place. Doesn't matter. No need for convenience. But he's coming right for me. Oh, luckily they're not very smart and they just kind of turn away from you randomly. They don't really seem to be chasing after you. They're just kind of randomly whipping around the city. Not the most efficient police force I've ever seen. Oh my god, damn. Really silly, funny idea. I'm a big fan of that, but it is a very difficult game. I'm really into the music, though. The music's got me sold on this. Oh, I made that turn like a friggin'... just couldn't do it. No. Surrounded. Completely surrounded. Luckily, I have the ability to just put my foot on the gas pedal and go faster, and these police officers don't seem to have that. When I supplied the city with police cars, I put governors in all the vehicles so that I would know that if we ever got in an all-out chase, I would be the fastest. Luckily, there's no civilian cars to get in my way, or else this would be a very difficult task. Gotta try to not focus too hard on the realism of the game, like who is building these buildings? How is this happening at such lightning speeds that the second I approve the construction of a building, it's just immediately ready to go? Can't think too hard on that sort of stuff. Not a lot of mayors committed that hard to improving their city that they would go risk life and limb and jail time for it. I'd vote for him. I think I'm gonna take one more run at this and then see what I can accomplish. I don't think I've gotten over 750 yet. I would love to get 1,000 if I can. It seems like a nice little goal to have for myself. I wish I had more ways to, like, I don't know, defend myself. I might not be able to defend myself in this car, but in the court of law, my case is foolproof. Oh, Jesus, I spawned right on top of one. That's no fair. No, just cornered on all sides there. There was no getting out of there. I do stink. You're right, game. Well, I think I've seen literally everything I can see from Outlaw Mayor Panic. I just thought it seemed like a really funny concept. I wanted to mess around with it for a few minutes. There's a ton of great games that came out of this Ludum Dare. I totally recommend exploring around, trying to find some for yourself, because there's a lot of gems hidden in there, and a lot of new developers that you'll find are worth following, because they're fun creativity like this. How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme, and this is Nightmare Drive, a game that I think is so clever. I was immediately sold on the concept. Essentially, you're just racing your car, trying to be as big of a badass as possible while whipping your way around here. Do you know what? I think keyboard's gonna be better. Bust out some handbrake as well as some boost. Yeah, I'd say we're ready to go. It's good enough. I know the gist of it, I guess, and the gist is all I need. The colors of it are very interesting. I think the best thing I can do here, that skull up there was cool, is to play through this up until here, where I can now fully explain the concept. I now have one ghost that I'm specifically racing against. That was an accidental shortcut, but I am now repeatedly, upon every lap, creating a new ghost that can mess with me. I can run into these things and they are just going to keep looping that exact same lap. They cross the finish line and do exactly what they had done previously. I am almost 100% certain that I can collide with these other instances of myself. I believe the game will let me go up until 50. I'm going to try and get it up there, but it's going to get messy, and I see, now I'm starting to collide with this stupid thing. It's gonna mess me up. Okay, I have, like, health that I need to be concerned about. That is an aspect of this I was not prepared for. I thought it was just gonna ruin my ability to progress. I hope that my life recharges with each lap. Oh god, you're getting so close to intersecting with these things. I was quite lucky in that attempt that I spun out so hard on the attempt before that I kind of like drove backwards and got out of my own damn way, my own present self way. I guess you could say future. You could highlight it whichever way you want. Shit. I legit have to try and do this. I'm like not replenishing health in any way. I actually just have to try and do this with as many of me on screen as possible, and that's gonna be so damn difficult. Damn it! Especially crossing that line there. Well, at least this attempt is gonna be damn useless. Oh, there's other ways you can go to, like, stop your car from intersecting with the other cars. It's not helping, because I very stupidly and unwisely have made my cars already run through some of these shortcuts and alternate routes a few times. So instead of them getting out of the way, they are just bashing through there in ways that are very destructive and very not helpful. Oh, this is where shit's about to get real tough. I'm just going to duck out of the corner there, get out of the way, because I know that I continually keep taking the world's widest turns. So if I hug the wall a little bit, it saves me once. I guess when I really truly think about it, it saves me once. It screws me in the future, because I cannot hug the wall at that exact moment in a lap ever again. I have boxed myself out of that possibility. Ah! I'm so close to colliding. I'm so terrified. And I keep feeling like the more and more I drive into the stupidest areas. See, I'm swerving so much to avoid things. Now I've created this cluster of intersecting cars that are going to act as this goddamn wall I'm never ever going to be able to deal with. I'm shortcutting it to try and avoid catastrophe. Ah! Oh my god. This is the most amazing idea. It's so goddamn cool, but it's so goddamn difficult. I am not going to be able to keep this up. Shit. The game has quite a bit of forgiveness, because I thought I collided there. Bail, take a different route. Maybe camp it out for a second. Ah! It seems to be like the dead centers of the car are what need to collapse, because how in the sweet Murphy am I still in this at all? The stress. Maybe I should try and take that alternate shortcut again in just a moment here. That seemed like it was a pretty good plan. Damn it, it caught up to me. There's that one stupid ass car that you can still see at that one point just like goes backwards. I screwed that one up so hilariously badly on like lap 2. Oh god. Okay, there's a window I think at the finish line and just after the finish line, like on both sides of it, where you're maybe immune. It's a pretty short window, but it's enough to like realize, yeah, when they turn black like that for just a second, it's enough for you to anticipate and maybe move out of the way a little bit. Oh, I'm down to my last life. I don't want to die. I want to stay on the road forever. I want to be a road warrior. I'll relive this nightmare forever and ever if I die here now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like coming to dead stops all over the road and stuff. Okay. You guys just go do your thing, okay? I'm trying to like separate myself out from the pack a little bit. Because that's another thing I should be trying to do. You shouldn't be trying to do this the lap in the exact same speed every time. I should separate myself out. Lay low. Just a little bit, maybe. Maybe separate things out a little bit. What is that Robin Williams cadence that just came out? Lay low. Maybe just a little bit, maybe. Then you can catch back up later on in the race. Then you can race as a different car, independent from the rest of the different racers. I don't know what felt Robin Williams-y about that to me, but I latched onto something there and can't concentrate on it enough to try and do better than that. So either I just did the best Robin Williams impression of my life, or the worst. Probably the best. I think it's the one and only, actually, so I think it's automatically the best. For me, personally, personal record. So at the very least, if I'm... You know what? I'll set a personal record for this, too, because I've similarly not played it. So I'm setting records all over the place, even if they aren't... Even if they aren't the best, even if they aren't the most sound, even if I'm not making any sense, even if I die right here on this lap, I at least made it to 25 cars, which feels pretty good. I made it halfway to what you can actually possibly achieve in this game. Get out of my way, you crazy cars. You maniacs, you absolute animals. I T-boned him. You failed the challenge. Your soul is lost. There is such a fun, particular stress that is happening during that game. And I just let it go, and it was great. I guess I'll try again. I guess I'll try again. Now I don't know if I'm better or worse off. I know a little bit more about, like, I can save the shortcuts for a little bit later. Doing them early on is a bad idea. I can try and stick to, like, the middle of the track for as long as possible, so that down the line I can try and work on the edges, and that's about it. Oh, space out the laps a little bit more. Make sure some are slow. piece of shit. Hugging the middle has already screwed me, because I'm trying to free up alternate routes to avoid things. If I have 2 cars, 3, 5, 7, hugging each other more or less, then down the line when things get more complicated, I have room to work with. But it's already screwed me. Okay, I'm gonna ride between these 2 cars. Nope, nope, you know what, Kate, just park yourself off to the side, get back in the line there. Just trying to get a nice healthy spacing without, this is exactly what I'm trying to avoid, because that car is now the biggest hazard, just bouncing around the track. Every new lap I do now, I have to worry about these moron cars just swerving around, bouncing around, just absolutely destroying themselves. Oh, I also literally never touched the booster or the handbrake previously, so I can try and use that a little bit. There's no limit to it. So this is how I'm gonna like space things out a little bit when I feel that there's a danger that I'm gonna collide with a car. I'll boost on past it. One concern with that is you probably can't boost your way from a already boosted car. So somewhere down the line, you know, 50 laps in, that's going to be real damn difficult to deal with. Didn't mean to take that path, guess I'm committing. Oh, the way the screen shakes at 10 laps in and lets you know that you fucked up. Oh, no, I already collided. I did the exact same thing like 2 laps in a row and managed to catch myself on that one. Oh, God, I have too many cars too close together, guys. Ah! No, I boosted right into it. There was too much. Going on gut reaction seems to have gotten me further on my first attempt there. Oh, that was some narrow boost dodging. Boost it. Oh, there is a limit. I did all my boosting there. He ran out for a short second. Yeah, see, it does run out again, because that was me totally, like, pedal to the metal, holding down the boost. Shit. So it cannot be used as a permanent way of separating out the pack. Why am I so swervy? Stop swerving around the track so much, you fools. I don't even know what just happened. Good permanent obstacle there. Just sit there and do donuts right in the middle of the safe, straight stretch, you goddamn awful driver. I do seem to have found a rhythm where I'm a little bit separated. Oh, that weaving is gonna kill me, man. Don't zigzag around the damn track like that as crazily as you keep doing, you fool. This is how we're gonna die. I guess you can very specifically see where your previous attempts have driven. You can try to avoid those tracks. But you gotta know exactly which car is doing what to avoid it 100% of the time. No! I even came to a dead stop to avoid that moron car, and I still managed to get clipped by another one. I did way worse on that one, in my opinion. The losses were more stupid, let alone, like, getting a worse score overall. I don't know, guys. I think it's a super fun, interesting concept. I think there's a lot of room to expand this. You could do a lot of mini different challenges. You could do things where it's more obstacle course based and you only have to have like 10 ghosts or whatever. You could expand this quite heavily, sell it as like a $3 game. I would be all over it. I really like what they're on to here. Great aesthetic, great controls. It actually handles very, very smoothly. I'm fully sold on it. I definitely want to know if you managed to get all 50, at which point we can all call you a liar. Definitely recommend it. It's fun. Totally free. Go check it out. So there you have it, guys. 3 random racing games. It feels good to clear that out of my backlog. You'll have to let me know if you like the idea of playing batches of 3 games that share some unity like this. That could be something I explore more. You'll have to let me know. I would say Tanuki Sunset is my favorite of those. Nightmare Drive was really cool. It's between the two. I think I still like Tanuki better. And then Outlaw Mayor Panic was okay. But yeah, the other 2 were so strong that it couldn't quite live up, unfortunately. What was your favorite? You'll have to let me know. I got all these questions for you. Get answering them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.